And he just started crying, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what? And I'm just trying to gather the details, trying to figure out what's going on.
Whatever they are going to do, and he can ride through all of his anger and his feelings about everything that they will get a chance to sort it out. Let's be real. I couldn't help but laugh. The meltdown. The door slam of drama. It was reality TV gold, but wait, are we actually supposed to feel sorry for Robyn? Sympathy for what? Pray tale. She didn't lose a husband. She didn't lose a father to her children. And here she is, center stage again, playing the victim card like it's the Olympic sport. Remember when Christine exactly nailed Robyn's flair for the dramatic? She wasn't mistaken. Robyn vanishes out of frame only to bang a door shut like she's making a grand exit after a Broadway soba scene. If you're tallying sympathy points, Robyn is not even in the running. The original wives and their children, they actually lost something. They sacrificed for a dream. Robyn, she's clinging to a role she was never fully invested in. Now here's the kicker. She keeps repeating the same emotional drama. The tantrums, the teariness, the poor me act. It's all been done previously. And somehow, she's not ashamed. Seriously, most of us are losing sleep over cringeworthy texts. Robyn, she's out here having complete on-TV meltdowns and seems to be perfectly okay with it. Let's not pretend like this has anything to do with heartache. This is about damage control. She doesn't need blame. Not from Kody, not from the viewers, not from the other wives. She's married to that cry your way out of trouble mentality. Like a kid who thinks that crying is a reset button. Instead of manning up, she doubles down and becomes more like a guilty party than a mourning one. And meanwhile, the OG wives, they came. They brought it. They invested in the family vision, sacrificed, and served the higher good. Robyn, she came and cashed out. Paid nanny, big house, bills paid, all paid for by someone else's dream. And she wants to act now like she's the one who's in ruins. Here's what aggravates it. Whenever she's challenged, she pretends she doesn't know anything or blows up as if she's the victim of a huge injustice. And Kody, he's following right behind her as if he's her personal public relations people. Robyn did nothing wrong. Good old-fashioned gaslighting. Meanwhile, we know everyone else she's not only complicit, she's an active enabler. But don't worry, today we're breaking it all down. So grab your popcorn, because it's almost time to get this show on the road. Let's dive into the latest drama with Robyn and Kody, and their ill-fated so-called sacred covenant. Keep in mind that bombshell Jen dropped when she revealed Kody admitted he never loved the OG wives. Ah yes. When Robyn states she talked to Kody, what she actually meant was she already knew Kody didn't care what the other wives thought. Her entire speak on their behalf act, it was all damage control, a smart little move to maintain Kody's attention and the advantages all to herself. Spoiler alert. She wasn't some wise interpreter of Kody's feelings. She was his filter, his fixer, his behind-the-scenes handler. While he was acting dumb husband, she was acting strategist, prepping him on how to avoid spilling the beans regarding how he checked out on the other wives before the cameras caught up to it. Let's get real. Kody and Robyn aren't just out of touch. They're masters of manipulation shrouded in a cloud of self-deception. And Robyn, she wasn't merely a beneficiary of the family unit demise. She helped make it so. I mean, who says forever? With her brain already thinking about escape, the moment love is too much of a bother? That's like having your wedding and divorce dates on the same day. Who does that? The first three wives wanted to believe in Robyn. They tried. Even Meri, who took the longest to give up, eventually accepted that hoping for Robyn was a dead end. And this is where things become sinister. Whenever Robyn sensed Kody being affectionate, playful, or even somewhat happy with one of the other wives, or even their children, she tormented his life. For weeks she manipulated him using jealousy to cut him off bit by bit, dismissing any real relationship he did have outside their bubble. There's one scene in particular that stands out, and if you've seen it you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The surgery episode. That's when it all hit me. That's when I realized Robyn and Kody weren't a mess. They were the mess. Watching Kody contort himself into pretzels justifying missing his daughter's life-altering surgery and even ridicule her agony was third-lay gaslighting. And what is Robyn doing in the middle of all of it? Crying about how Solomon was able to do with so little of his dad while they were stretching their own draconian COVID rules. The hypocrisy for the nanny literally leaped off the screen. You can already anticipate how the rehash would be. Robyn with that trademark deer in headlights look, denying being involved with Kody's actions. Kody blames Kody has a snide comment about Christine and maybe blurts out something nonsensical about doing better. Robyn enters again, tearfully excusing Kody. You were just trying to protect everyone. Cue crying. Kody shrugs. End of scene, and Isabel not mentioned at all. Think about it. A daughter is operated on without her father present beside her while he appears at someone else's wedding smiling as if he's father of the year. That's not only tone deaf, it's reprehensible. Where was Robyn's commitment to the family she claims to love so much? This was her chance to rise to the occasion, and instead she let a man lounge in her house while his daughter did not have him, and nobody calls them out. He flakes on something so important, and then gets the audacity to bash Christine on national TV. It's maddening. But if you thought that was nuts, let's talk about that gift. The one Robyn presented to Kody, this self-proclaimed family memory that excluded Christine's kids and included her own. Let that soak in. I actually cringed at that moment. Her little speech before it, I barely managed to get through without experiencing embarrassment vicariously. What was supposed to be a warm gesture turned into a psychological thriller twist of fate. Like, is this a Lifetime movie backstory for the evil wife? Imagine it. The new wife systematically wiping away the man's old life, family picture by family picture. One morning he wakes up and there's not a hint of his other children. Kids, she says kindly. You must have dreamed that, dear. If this were occurring in real life, you'd ask your friend to change her locks and get cameras. That kind of behavior isn't just weird, it's chilling. Let's be honest. If Robyn really wanted a large family photo, she would have included them all. All of the kids, all of the wives. But she didn't. She took care to make the photo reflect her reality. The one with her at the center and Christine's kids not being present. Logan's reaction said it all. He couldn't even believe his eyes. And tragic, Isabel, her face showed real pain. That moment became uncomfortable, then just gut-wrenching. There was no kindliness in it. It wasn't a tribute. It was an eraser. From the beginning, Robyn seemed to have a plan. Meri, a pushover aching for connection. Janelle, too clever, kept her at arm's length. But Christine was the emotional adhesive that stuck the family together, and Robyn knew it. So she wore her down. Traditions, memories, all of it. That odd portrait, it wasn't a sketch. It was a clue to how far Robyn was willing to stretch in reworking the family narrative. And now here's a twist to ponder. What if Robyn doesn't even want a divorce? What if she simply wants out of the show? Consider it. We've all binge-watched those specials. The fatigue, the rehearsed tears, the deflections, it's like she's over the spotlight, but not quite ready to walk away from the perks. This doesn't feel like your average marriage unraveling. No, this feels more like Robyn is just done. Done with the cameras, the commentary, the world watching and judging every move she and Kody make. Remember Christine's wedding weekend? While the rest of the clan was partying a fresh start, Robyn and Kody were seen flying off to Texas. Coincidence? Don't count on it. With their wealth, they may be able to start over. Maybe Kody gets a job. Robyn has her shopping binge life back again. And voila, they're living big. No more Arizona. No more soap opera with the OG3 and their 13 kids. Just low taxes, cheap living, and the ultra-conservative bubble that they so clearly crave. And best of all, no more reality TV cameras capturing Robyn's perfectly coiffed perfect life, and all the subtle manipulations that come along with it. You just know she's dreaming about Target shopping excursions without a crew tagging along behind her every aisle. Let's get real. Robyn probably believes the OG3 can't even function without her and Kody included. But hold up, she hates the show. But she can't give it up. Why? Because surprise, surprise, it's basically their only way to earn a living. They've spent money faster than you can yell McMansion. And if they've made deals with the other wives, selling that big house might have conditions. So of course this is not a divorce strategy. This is Robyn sneaking away from behind the TV circus Texas style. And while we're on the subject, let's talk about Janelle. She is always boasting of how great Kody was as a dad. But when she speaks positively of him, I look at teenage Logan getting up early before dawn, cooking for his brothers and sisters, holding everything together in that big house. And where was Kody? Nowhere to be found. Truth is, Logan did more parenting than Kody ever did. From what we've witnessed, Kody's relationships with his children always seem strained, like a man making an effort too hard because he wasn't around long enough to start with. And yet people continue to award him the good dad crown because, wait for it, he enjoyed having babies around. Babies are uncomplicated. They don't fight back. They love you unconditionally. They make you feel special. Kody accepted the idea of fatherhood, but not the actuality of being present. He'd be radiant when the boys were doing what he liked. Quadding, wrestling, ego massaging type of thing, but unconditional love, that wasn't Kody's way. His was love with strings attached. Given that the children idolized him, he was present. But when they needed more than gestures, the wee hour fevers, the school pickups, the emotional drudgery, he ghosted. Recall when he once bragged about needing to change 5 diapers like it was a gold medal feat? And don't forget when he helped with homework in Vegas, and all but awarded himself a standing ovation. Come on. Janelle often compares Kody to her missing father, calling Kody more present. But that's not complimenting him. That's tragedy. It is an obvious indication of what she didn't experience when she was a child. Her good dad standard was sadly low. Let us not overlook the gender bias, however. Janelle mostly had boys, and Kody only seemed to be hanging out with the sons who enjoy the same kind of things. Daughters not so much. He no surprise that Logan bailed as soon as he could. Off to college, off to independence, never looked back. Just another casualty of this whole polygamy debacle, and now, buckle up for a little theory session because after seeing the most recent behind-the-scenes footage, something clicked. Kody losing it on the director in the preview. That wasn't dramatic, that was a production-veiled message. This guy is a pain to work with. Think about it. Why can't we get better questions at the tell-alls? Why does the good stuff, Gabe crying or even Suki pushing Kody for instance, never make it in? Easy. Production is throwing up their hands. We're doing our best. But this guy, he's a PR disaster waiting to happen. It's like watching someone try to herd a wild boar in a tuxedo. Amusing? Absolutely. Effective? Not even close. Alright, listen to me. Production has been screaming at us for seasons. Not necessarily in what they do but in what they don't. Remember the violins that played when Robyn had co's that soft focus pity party music, when the rest of the family was being grilled? Or how those hard questions went really quiet all of a sudden when it came to Robyn's turn? That wasn't by chance. That was a message. TLC's been playing long game, giving us little glimpses of just how poisonous Kody really is in real life. Easy. Now that all but a few OG wives are gone, they don't pull punches anymore. Suki can ask the tough questions. Sure. But Kody's still Kody, aka the king of superiority complexes, gaslighting and tantrum weaponized abuse. He'll lie, interrupt everyone, rage storm off in a temper over something apparently unrelated like a kidney, and throw such a ridiculously melodramatic tantrum, you forget what the actual topic was. While Robyn's crying in the corner again, brows that are doing things that should have their own spin-off. Eyebrow Theater, The Robyn Chronicles. Seriously, production's new motto is less is more. And to be real, I'm loving it, because the silence is deafening. And don't even think we haven't noticed how Robyn's old personality test sits idle, while her real personality's been the center of attention for 6 months. Tantrums, manipulation, her kids running wild, Kody acting reality diva brat week in and week out. The behind-the-scenes chaos is on display now. And for the first time we're seeing this dysfunctional empire's brutal truth. The OG wives, they're done, and they're finally calling it like it is, allowing the real Robyn and Kody to be displayed in all of their messy fabulousness. So then why won't TLC show everything? Why not allow Kody and Robyn to be shown in unfiltered form? It's not like Kody is suing people, and David Preston's tell-all still nowhere to be seen. Most likely locked up tighter than Robyn spending money with a 10-year-old NDA. Oh, and Kody saying on that Mormon podcast that he is friends with the producer. Sure, January. Whether or not it's real or delusional fantasy, it just adds another dirty layer to the chaos cake we're all gobbling. Moving on to Meri. Kody's tantrum because Meri has an emotional attachment online. Complete comedy. This guy had 3 other wives whom he was actively sleeping with. And he's complaining like Meri did something treasonous. Sir, please. If I dissolved my wedding ring into a pool, you treated me like used gum on your shoe. Sure, I'd be talking to somebody too. The nerve of Kody using the word affair is level 0 hypocrisy. It's retro, Kody. Victimize the woman. Blame, don't own up. Newsflash, just because you hit someone first, doesn't mean you get to whine when they hit you back. By the time Meri needed someone to cry on, Kody had abandoned her emotionally for years. And now suddenly he's concerned with the covenant. No, that's not loyalty. That's face-saving. If Meri broke the covenant, then Kody gets off scot-free. If he broke it first, that makes him the unrighteous one. And in their own personal afterlife fantasy, that's a huge deal. That's why Robyn is so obsessed with it. It's not just about their marriage. It's about their positioning on a personal planet in the afterlife. I mean, come on, you can't make this stuff up. And besides, let's not forget who introduced Meri to the catfish to begin with. Robyn's buddy Meri did not go out and look for this drama. It sought her out. Big difference. Let me hear your take in the comments. I don't care if you disagree or agree. Just want to hear it all. The takes, the theories, the real deal. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to more breakdowns like this, and as always, thank you for being here. Best wishes and much love to you.